Hi everybody, welcome back to the Rapid Rundown. It's March 6th, and let's dive right into what's making headlines tonight. The economy is crashing, and Trump is playing tennis with tariffs.
Foreign Affairs Minister yesterday called all of this a psychodrama. How do you characterize it?
Thursday.
Trump just hit pause on tariffs after the market nosedived again. Job losses are piling up at Great Depression levels, but instead of fixing the mess, he's doubling down on economic suicide.
President Trump tonight with another new stance on his own trade war, a partial reprieve on his 25% tariffs on goods from Mexico and Canada.
We helped them out with the problem they were having to do with the tariffs. We had a very good conversation.
Following a call with Mexico's President Claudia Sheinbaum, Mr. Trump backing off on tariffs on imports that fall under the United States-Mexico-Canada trade agreement that he negotiated during his first term. That's about half of Mexican imports and covers about 38% from Canada, according to a White House official. Among them, cars, appliances, prescription drugs, produce, and textiles.
April 2nd is going to be a very big day for America.
But the president also made clear it's a pause for now.
Now, these were countries and companies, foreign companies, that have been ripping us off.
Trump saying the tariffs are on hold only until April 2nd, the same date he vows to match all international taxes from any U.S. trading partner. And for investors, the threats and then retreats meant more uncertainty. And for affected U.S. businesses, the back and forth is part of the pain.
We use U.S. steel for
Earlier this week, as the tariffs were set to take hold, we met Chuck Dardis, president of Alpha USA, an auto parts manufacturer just outside Detroit.
Chuck, tariffs on Canadian goods mean what for you and your business?
It means dramatically increased costs that we might not be able to recover.
Now, with today's pause for Mexico and Canada, along with yesterday's announcement of a 1-month exemption for auto import tariffs,
What is certain for you right now?
There really isn't any certainty for it. I feel that this is just kicking the can down the road. The only thing I guess to be certain is that we got 30 more days to worry about it.
Border taxes on steel and aluminum begin March 12th. Relief for the auto industry ends April 2nd. Dardis says that leaves companies like his exposed.
If we were hit with the whole thing, it could very well wipe out our net income. Not ours, not just ours, but many others.
All right, Christine joins us live in studio. So, Christine, let's go back to the big headline here. Are people going to see prices rise, and if so, when?
Well, look, some people are going to start to see prices rising pretty much right away, Tom. We shouldn't forget there are 20% tariffs on China in effect right now, and for things like autos and produce that are getting this pause, it's only for a month or so. Then the border taxes could come back and be passed right along to consumers again.
All right, Christine Roman's leading us off here. Christine, thank you.
Number 2, J.D. Vance can't seem to call out the obvious and once again is sympathizing with Russia. It's simple, J.D. Just tell Russia to go home and the war ends immediately.
It seems like a lot of pressure on Ukraine, but not much pressure on Russia. Do you expect to do maybe more sanctions on Russia or any other steps to pressure both sides if you want to have them on a negotiation table?
Well, I don't think that's right, actually. I mean, we still have a number of sanctions that are placed on the Russians. We do believe that the Russians economically are struggling because of this conflict. We do believe that it's in Russia's best interest, but also Ukraine and the United States' best interest to bring this conflict to a close. So we believe in applying pressure to everybody to stop the killing because that's what the president's policy is and that's what's in the best interest of the American people.
Number 3, White House press secretary thinks diplomacy is a game.
Some officials here were miffed that Zelensky showed up last week without a suit for his meeting in the Oval Office, but Elon Musk never wears a suit.
He did last night.
So what is the dress code?
Well, Elon Musk wore a suit last night. I'm sure you saw it.
Was he spooked by the Zelensky? Zelensky getting kicked out?
No, I don't think so. I'm just pointing out that he did wear a suit last night, and I think the president liked that very much, and he looked great.
Our final thought this evening, we're in the middle of a full-blown economic crisis, and Trump is out here playing tennis with tariffs. Meanwhile, the old way of fighting back isn't cutting it. Democrats need to match that AOC and Jasmine Crockett energy because it is 2025 and we are up against American fascists.
This is not what we should be doing. I don't even know why we fighting with Greenland. Why we fighting with Greenland? We fighting with Canada. We fighting with Mexico. Yet we in love with Putin. What is happening? Like, this is not America. This is a terrible nightmare. Somebody slap me and wake me the f*** up.
That's your rapid rundown for tonight. As always, stay active, stay engaged, and stay loud.